All right, there we go. That's better. All right, back on live. It wasn't working. It's working now, I guess. I hope. Hello, guys. How are you? I haven't done a one-on-one live in a while. I've been doing rooftop lives with you guys, and I've been letting the boys do live with you guys as well. Today I'm with my little nephew, so we're just doing a live with him.
Hello.
And he's also helping me out with a lot of things. With the dogs, my niece, my nephew. They've come from Australia and they're giving us a hand, which is great. And they're also, helping out with the rooftop, going out, feeding the dogs. So it's really, really good. It's good to have extra help no matter who and what it is. It doesn't really matter. So tonight we're doing a live on both platforms, on Facebook and on YouTube. And yeah, I just wanted to, because it's been, I think, more than 2 weeks since I've done a one-on-one live. So I know a lot of people have a lot of questions and all that sort of stuff. A lot of people have been writing from Instagram as well. We've got on our Instagram platform, we've got a subscriber menu, a feature, and we also have a messaging, a chat line as well on there, so we can actually talk on there. And we've been writing a lot of things on there, so it's more interactive. It's good. Yeah, so hello to people that have just logged on. Lisa Hicks. I've just noticed as well, guys, because I haven't done a live in about 2-3 weeks, a live like this, I've noticed the members dropping heaps. Like, for instance, Lisa Hicks used to be a member. She had a badge next to her name, and now she doesn't. And I've noticed a lot of people, I think their membership has just finished and people haven't renewed it. So hopefully we can get all that back happening, and we can grab more members and, and support the dogs, support the animals like we always do. At this stage, guys, we've, in the rooftop hospital, we've got about 15 dogs up there now. We don't have many cats. Each cat that comes, we treat them and we send them within, days. The most we've had that stayed within the past few months has been a couple of weeks. So it's been good. We've been very, very active. We haven't had many casualties. A lot of our treatments have been working very, very well. Lisa Hicks, you can get your membership back by renewing it, or just click on the join, and it will literally it will give you the old badge back, so you won't lose the badge that you had before. It'll all be back to normal, like however months or however many years you've been a member, it'll all come back up. It'll all come back up there. So yeah, hello Helen, hello to all of our members that I've just logged on as well. So yeah, I've been a lot more active on Insta lately, but I've still got the boys. I've opened up my account on the boys' phones, so they've been opening up, doing lives, been doing rooftop hospital, they've been doing the feeds, just to show you guys that we're active. We just received 10 packets of dog food about a week ago. Obviously, that's finished. We bought another 31 packets of dog food as well. I can't really post too much about this. I will post it on our members, the Insta members page, so people can see. But when I post a story stating that I've gotten so many dog food, then a lot of people ask for dog food of us, and it puts us in a tough situation. People call us and say, negative stuff, just, stupid things. Why don't you give us dog food? We're helping animals as well. And you get into a little argument with people, because you gotta understand, a packet of dog food right now is really, really, really expensive. Like it's like 400 or something liras, which is very expensive. I used to get these packets of dog food for about 30, 40 TL when I first came to Turkey. and I was doing all this help. So right now it's a lot harder. I'll tell you this, guys. So one person's day labor is, let's say, about 350, 400. So you need to work a day to buy a packet of dog food. That's the current situation that we're in right now. And you know, these packets of dog food, they don't last long at all, because when you're a stray dog, you're hungry. And yeah, thanks Helen Barker. Helen Barker just sent us $50 US.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Also, guys, look, I don't know if you guys have seen the video. There's a video of hundreds and hundreds of dogs, okay, all in one area. Have you guys seen that video recently? Now, you need to understand some things as well, guys. The population of the dogs. Now, in our area, the population of the dogs are not very, very high. You know, we've kept the control happening really good, because we still do spay and neutering. Now, some of these, like that, when I seen that video of all those dogs, I was very, very upset. No spaying and neutering gets done there at all, which is disgusting. You know, those dogs can literally eat each other from starvation. There was so many dogs in the video. I had a look at it. It was disgusting, guys. Let me find it. All right. Look at this. Look at that, guys. I'm just showing the Facebook now, and I'm going to show you guys. Look at that. That's disgusting, guys. It is disgusting. Okay? Look at that. Now, I'll tell you what some people are doing, guys. I'll tell you what they're doing. Now, some people are actually allowing this to go out of control. Okay? And when it goes out of control, they can collect more donations. So I find it quite disgusting and disturbing to see stuff like that happening. It's very, very wrong. It's wrong in so many ways. You know, at the end of the day, the goal is to drop the population as much as we can, so we don't have all of these problems. Helen, thank you so much once again. Please become a member and join the family. Helen's always spreading the strong messages and supporting us all the way. Thanks a lot for that. So I find it very disturbing and odd that, you know, there's stuff like this happening. It's out of control. You know, like these dogs, the more they breed, the more problems we're gonna have. The more deaths, the more car accidents, the more sicknesses, the more everything. So spay and neutering is so important. And, you know, I think we've been doing it well. We haven't obviously done it in an amazing way, but, you know, at the end of the day, we've got 42 villages connected to our town, which is very hard to control. But in saying that, I think we're doing a great job. The dogs aren't out of control in our areas. Once I look at this, when I look at this video, I realize how out of control it is. So, you know, I believe that we've got good control in our area compared to some other areas, because at the end of the day, the population always rises with stray animals, just like the population rises with humans, and population, you know, with us, you know, people breed, people, you know, have babies and then the offsprings and all that sort of stuff. So the population always rises unless there's a massive slaughter, or there's a war, or there's you know, a war, is a sickness or something, genocide. When there's situations like that, that's the only way the population comes down. Now, you know, with these dogs, it has gone on out of control in some areas, and because of that, it causes issues, and municipalities end up causing problems, and they do evil. There's some evil municipals out there that do crazy stuff. So hopefully we don't have any of those issues happening very soon. Reconnect. Trying to reconnect. I've only got another 5 minutes. Yeah, 5-10 minutes. Yeah, so there's a lot of municipals out there that are doing crazy stuff. And, we need to really try to stop what's going on. And the best way to stop what's going on is by spay and neutering. And, thanks again for the donation. We can't really post too much of the spaying and neutering that we do, because we get a lot of backlash with the locals. The locals that collect money from stray animals, the really, really, really crazy ones, they don't want spay and neutering happening. And that's very, very disturbing. They don't want that for a reason. They don't want it because it will affect their business. They've turned this into a business. They say we're trying to bring the population down, and you've got some that are, want the population to go up, which is crazy. We really need to stop it. We really need to slow it down. And it's just... Git? Yeah. So, we really need to come together and do a massive spay and neutering operation, because it's out of control. I'll show you guys the video again, guys. You got crazy, crazy, crazy stuff going on, guys. So, it's just... this is I'm reading it now. This is a shelter that has just let all the dogs loose, and they're just running around everywhere, and apparently they're eating each other. It's disgusting, guys. It's crazy. And I feel like, okay, we've got our area under control, but then when I see these areas, it's like, it doesn't really matter. We're all one. It's all one. So we're not winning, we're actually not winning here. So, it just means more dog food, more everything. When we go through all this stuff, we'll go through it together, I believe. I believe that we're winning in one area doesn't mean we're winning everywhere. I believe that we all need to get together, but the problem is a lot of these other activists don't want to get together because they don't want an end. They don't want this to stop, because when this stops, they got no job, guys. They got no career. They've got no future. This is their future. This is their career, and I don't stand for it. I hate it. We shouldn't be going through this. I shouldn't be doing this. We shouldn't have people doing this sort of stuff with stray animals. This should be all under control. We shouldn't even have none of these things happening right now. But we've got so many people that have opened up charity foundations that are collecting so much money, and it's going all to the wrong place. And I find that quite disturbing and sad. And yeah, it's just it's very, very upsetting to see people, unfortunately, sending donations to the wrong people. You gotta always ask. You gotta always ask yourself, what have those people done? What do they do? You gotta follow them like to the T. What is their income? What is their other income? So when you see someone jumping on a plane, going from place to place, or you see someone in a different city or whatever, but they're still activists or whatever, you would always ask yourself, who is funding these people? How are they getting funded? You know, I'm all right because I've got other jobs that I do. I've got rent that I get from homes. I've got a gym. I've got my missus that's got her own business. That's how I get by. But you got to ask the other people. You know, I don't really trust anyone. It doesn't matter who I'm being seen with, or who I've got a photo with, or who I'm going to be doing work with, or whatever. I have trust issues no matter who it is, no matter what it is. So I'm just letting everybody know that as well. Most of the people that support me and follow me know that we're trying to keep my son offline. Someone just seen his face. Babe, yüzü gözüküyor.
Sorry.
Yeah, so people, you guys know obviously what we do and how we do, and you know how we support these animals 100%, not 20% or 10%. So for instance, Helen Barker just sent $50. Well, no, she sent I think over $200 right now, US. Now that is going 150% straight to the dogs, not you know, a little bit for me, or a little bit for my car fuel, or you know, a little bit for my plane tickets. No, the whole entire amount of money that she spends, the whole entire amount of money that I get from membership or whatever, every single bit of it goes to the animals, because I put it from my pocket as well. It's never enough. I always said this, I never get enough for these animals. With the amount of jobs that we do and operation that we do, it's not enough. You can see, like, you see people get so much more donations and do so much little rescues, like so much little stuff, you know. It's so upsetting. I just look and I'm like, you know, and I have arguments with my wife, and she's like, you know, why don't you, like, look at what they do, why don't you do what they do? I'm like, I can't do what they do. I can't sit there crying in front of the camera. I can't sit there begging for money. I can't sit there telling people that if you don't help, this dog's gonna die. That's not the way we do things. That's not the way I work. You know, I've never been that way, and I'm gonna keep that the same way. Keep it going the same way. It's upsetting to see people really doing that to these animals. You know, they'll have a dog and they'll be like, look, if you don't help this dog, it's gonna die. And they'll be like, this dog is, you know, on death row, it's about to die. They'll show the worst of the worst videos and photos, and then they'll collect thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from one dog. And then all of a sudden, okay, the dog is better, but the treatment for the dog is, let's say, $200, okay? They've collected over $20,000. What happens to the rest of that money? Nobody knows about it. So I just want everyone to be clear on this. You know, if you send $1 to anybody, really just think about it. Think twice. Because thanks again for the donation. You're amazing, Helen. Absolutely amazing. You got to always question. You got to research that person's background. What have they done? What jobs did they do? What were they like before they done the animals? Did they have anything? Did they have anything happening for them? Or were they like broke and then they just started doing this animal thing? You know, you got to really ask that. I started it for different reasons. My reasons were I had money, I had everything already, and I just wanted to make a difference in the world. You know what I mean? So there's reasons, and you got people that do it as a career because they want the money, because the money is good when you collect heaps of donations. You know, you don't have to work. You just go and you look at a dog. This dog has got bad mange. You post a few videos, make it look bad, fabricate it, make a video with very sad music, and that's it. And then you collect money. You know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting, guys. None of my videos ever have anything saying there that if you do not help this dog's gonna die. I don't make any of my viewers feel like they have to donate. I don't make any of my viewers feel like because they're viewing, they have to help. And if they don't help, because of them, the dog's gonna die or whatever. So it's so easy to manipulate people online, guys. It's very easy, you know. You just got to be very careful with who you're following and who you're supporting. And yeah, so I just want to make things clear with you guys. I may be, doing things with other people soon. So I've been scammed before. I know donate to you. Thanks a lot, Helen. Helen, like, it's obvious anyway who does what. You can see from people's videos, expressions and everything, with what they do. At the end of the day, I don't come from a rich family, but I was born and raised in Australia, and I ended up becoming, well off with the jobs that I did, and I got on my feet and, purchased my homes, my cars, my businesses, way before I did any of these animal rescues. And I started this for different reasons. Now, some of these people start this for different wrong reasons, and they're scammers. I've even had people in my own crew being a scammer. So I'm actually going to remove them from my social media. I just don't support it. I'm not for it. I'm disgusted from people scamming people for money. I hate it. God help the people that get scammed. I just hope that everyone that sends money to anyone goes to the right place, because it's that place that it goes to is the one that's suffering. All right, and I get very upset, very, very sad when I see there's suffering and there's someone just like a vampire sucking the blood, sucking the money out of people and not giving it to the right place. I find it very, very sad. And, it should be stopped. Those people should be punished. Those people should be, I can go on and on and on all day. So, yeah, I've, hopefully we can get more members. Hopefully I can get more active. When I'm active, I get more support, which is great. When I don't, I have to work more with my other businesses and make sure I get that money and fund it into the dogs. So yeah, it's a never-ending battle. We're supporting so many animals. We've got a lot of sick animals. We support a lot with dog food, medication and everything. So when anyone helps us out, know that it's 110, 150% it's going to the right place. You can see it from all of our content, all our videos and all our lives anyway. We'll do them for a reason. So, you guys can see what's happening. So thank you very much for everyone that's part of our team. There's more to come. Yeah, that's it. All right. Thanks, Helen, for everything tonight, and everyone else. See you.